everybody. Lance Russell and Dave Brown, and we're collected along ringside looking forward to one of the bigger championship wrestling programs we've had in a while. We got some action scheduled.
You are absolutely right. We're going to have the Sheepherders in here just a few minutes from now. They will be in here and in a tag team match. In addition to that, the Bryant brothers, talking about Robert and Randy, will be going against Rock and Roll RPMs. That one should be a good match. Jeff Jarrett teams with Billy Travis in a match today. They'll be going against Tojo and Tarzan Goto. Another good tag team match coming up. Memphis Vice will be in a little bit later on. And then Expiration of Time match today is an 8-man tag match. And in this one, Bruno, downtown Bruno, will be in the ring wrestling.
I think that'll be our first time that he'll be in the ring right here on Championship Wrestling. And we'll have a chance to see downtown Bruno and all those big muscles rippling right through the ropes and going at it. In addition to that, we've got one thing that we'll be meeting for the very first time, Loch and Luna, the ladies' world tag champions, the Daughters of Darkness. We will be meeting them today for the first time and have a look at these weird ladies close up and find out a little bit about them. Now, I want to clarify something because, of course, everywhere that I have been and all people have wanted to know, what about Lawler? What happened to Lawler? For those of you who do not know, Jerry was involved in an incident that took place in the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee, that involved Austin Idol and Tommy Rich in kind of a double team. And Jerry was hurt in that incident, and we'll have a little more update on it. Right now, though, I think we better take time out. We got too much to sit here and talk. Let's get on with it. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, it is always big news when one of the major names in professional wrestling comes up with an injury that makes it impossible for him to ply his trade, that is, of wrestling. And this is what has happened to Jerry Lawler, and we wanted to clarify the situation that took place. Jerry had an unusual circumstance scheduled in what really was 2 bouts, scheduled in Memphis, Tennessee. No, you're early, Jonathan. You don't come up now. It's later.
To be here.
That's correct.
Because you're talking about poor bloody Lawler. What happened to him, right? Hey, I like the fact that Austin Idol and that bloody Rich did that to him, because it would have only been a matter of time, because my cousins would have eventually done it, Lawler. You understand? That's why they're here. They're here to hurt people. You see what happened last week? Weren't they tremendous?
That's right,
This is going to be the best looking bloody family in the world. And not only that, they've been champions in 37 bloody countries. You've been champions in. Hey, Jarrett, Travis, Smothers, I want you to watch TV today, because the bloody Sheepherders are going to get in there and do what they do best. Hey, I don't care. I demand we go on now. I don't want to watch that anymore. I demand we go on now. Hey, take over the Sheepherders. You better take some respect for it. Hey, I insist on going on right now. You want to wrestle now? Let's get in there, let's get in there. Bring that funny bill. How do you bring this thing in?
Why don't we go ahead and have the Sheepherders wrestle in here right now?
Might as well. Well, Garmon and Trailer are here.
I'm here too and tell you just how bloody great my country's are.
All right, well, the bell is... All right, sounds officially, and match is underway.
Poetry in motion. These are not wrestlers. We're not bloody wrestlers. We're gladiators. We go in there to hurt people, and that's exactly what the Sheepherders are doing right now. I told them, don't bother about just winning. Winning's so easy to the Sheepherders. We just don't care about winning anymore. We only care about what New Zealand thinks of us, and we showed New Zealand we have broken bones. They say you're the toughest there is, and you look at the toughest there is right now. The New Zealand Sheepherders, Butch and Luke, my lovely cousins.
Bennie Trailer is in there now with Butch Miller, and on the outside, Crazy Luke Williams. The Sheepherders with Jonathan Boyd over here by our announce desk. Jerry Garmon is teaming, of course, with Bennie Trailer, and they have themselves in a bad situation. Sheepherders, mean guys. That's all I can tell you.
Mean guys, hey. They're tough. You know what? We used to lock Butch in a bloody closet when he was young, and he used to have to fight to get out. You know how many closet doors he broke when he was 5, 6, and 7? Me and bloody Luke used to have a good time with him. Now look at him there, look. Another one. But hey, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I brought him here not to beat people here. I brought him here to hurt people.
Come on, Jonathan. You won the match. Let's get it over with.
Yeah, minute 14 seconds, and it was the Sheepherders just all over Garmon and Trailer. Right now, they've got Bennie.
Hey.
Oh, look out. Metal chair. They just...
Not good enough. They end up just beating the stew out of Garmon and Trailer. Jonathan using the flagpole down there on the floor with Bennie Trailer. Here comes
Bennie's arm.
Hey, the fabulous one! Stan and Steve going after Luke Williams and Butch Miller. Fighting out through the back, Stan and Steve. That's out in the back to the back hallway of the TV station. And they're still going after him. Referee Jerry Calhoun follows him out. They're outside in the parking lot. Jonathan Boyd with a big club. Backing Stan off, and Steve that's Boyd standing there with a big stick. Steve and Stan leery of it as Jonathan Boyd jumps in the car and they take off out of the parking lot. Woo! Well, it isn't exactly the way that we had planned to start today, but brother, I'm telling you what. Was I glad to see Stan and Steve. They were getting ready to come off with that flag right on Jerry Garmon's arm. They had the metal chair up there in the ring with his arm suspended on it, and Luke was getting ready to come off there and stab him with that... oh, here they come back in.
They brought that big stick with them there.
It has been a while, and are we delighted to see them up here. Stan Lane and Steve Keirn, who were saviors right at the right moment in time. Stan, it's good to see you back. And that's not necessarily, I'm sure, under the circumstances of having to get out there and battle with the Sheepherders, but it was something we're glad to see you prevent him from breaking that poor Jerry Garmon's arm.
You know, Lance, the first thing I want to do is apologize to all these nice people because I was booked here before. But you see, I couldn't be here because I was flat on my back in Tampa General because of these three idiots we just beat the hell out of right here. Let me tell you something. This isn't something that just now started, you know, Lance. This goes back to 1983. Right here in Memphis, it all started. And we chased these guys all over the country, to Japan, to Puerto Rico, Texas, everywhere. And now they're back here. Where they go, we go. Let me tell you guys something. We got a little film here I want to show, Lance, just to refresh these people's memory. Mine and Steve's don't need refreshing because we live and breathe these guys. A little film that we brought.
Is it ready? Okay.
The producer's got it, I think.
Okay.
We got
Let's take it.
Looks like Tampa. You know, see, like Stan's been trying to explain, this is a situation where we've been chasing each other and in competition with each other for like the last 4 years, 3 years. And it's simple. The Sheepherders have come to the United States, and they think that they can go through any team out there. And we're a team to show them that we're the team that they're not going to go through. You see what they're doing here, Lance? They're handcuffing me to the top rope. When they handcuffed me to the top rope, they were planning on injuring me, just like they planned on injuring this guy today on television. Their motive and their objective is to take out as many wrestlers as they can. They're not worried about getting disqualified. They're not worried about getting suspended.
You're right.
All they want to do is eliminate competition. The name of this sport is wrestling, and it's to win. There's a situation right there where it all backfired on him. Now, when this gets down to it, if you'll notice, I'm going to be handcuffed in the right-hand corner. Here comes their flagpole. You know, a team that carries a flag to represent their country is one thing, but to carry it as a weapon is entirely something different. And we've never seen them use that flagpole in representing their country. It's more or less a weapon that they carry. Now, a lot of time has gone by, and I know a lot of wrestling fans have looked through a lot of these hardback books they're starting to publish now. And if you pick up any one, and you look up and you find the fabulous ones, I promise you that one of the guys that we're in there with is one of these sheepherders. It's got so devastating and so out of hand that every wrestling promotion, publication has been picking up on this. Now it's into a battle situation. We came out to a song at one time, Born in the USA. And we take a lot of pride in being from the United States. We also take a lot of pride in the fans that support us here in the Memphis area and all over this area where this camera's viewed. And we're not about to let them down one time. As a matter of fact, we don't need to carry an American flag to the ring. There was a flag around here. Anybody see that flag?
I don't know.
I want to see that flag. Yeah, get that flag, Steve.
Yeah.
Anybody got a lighter in their house? Can I see a lighter? I think we'll just torch this darn flag right now, just to show you what we think about these guys. They're so darn proud of this flag. They want to injure guys with it. They want to stand out here and shake it back and forth, lads, and do a little salute to it. I think Steve and I'll just burn the darn thing right here on live TV. How you like that?
Well, I don't know. Hey, Eddie.
I heard you holler for a light. Wait a minute. I'd like to see you burn this just as much as anybody, but we're inside this studio and we got all these people here, and there could be a fire hazard, and I know you fellas don't want to see somebody get hurt. So let's wait and take our spite out on them and let their flag slide today.
You get us booked to the match with these guys, and you have them bring this darn flag there.
Wait a minute. This is simple. You're saying that we can't burn this flag on television?
I'd say I'd like to see you burn. Look at these people and look at these curtains.
Is there any reason why we couldn't burn this flag in a coliseum?
You can do anything you want to it, brother. And
Sheepherders, if you're watching us on television right now, give me that flag, Eddie Marlin. The next time we get in the ring with you, our objective is not only to beat you and run you out of this area, but we're going to ask our nice fans to send as many lighters, and we're going to torch this flag of yours in front of everybody.
Okay. Stan and Steve, thank you, Eddie. That's very good thinking, and I appreciate you coming out like that. Well, Dave, my boy, that's kicking the door open on us today. Stan and Steve, I mean, a couple of tough cookies with anybody. I don't care whether it's the Sheepherders or anybody else. We better take time out right now. We'll be back. We still got some action coming for you coming up in just a moment. Woo! Okay, back into the ring with more action in a moment. Speaking of that action, friend, let me tell you, Wednesday night, you are going to see more than you were bargained for. We have a bout coming up that I'm going to tell you about in a moment. I will tell you first that it is the first time ever in Evansville Coliseum. It's going to be a women's live battle royal. Talk about it in just a moment. Another bout that is going to be really interesting is going to be, well, you got a couple of guys. You got Boy Tony involved with Tracy Smothers and a purse on a pole match. You've got an AWA Southern Tag Championship challenge with Big Bubba and Goliath together against Jarrett and Travis.
Okay, well, let's talk about Boy Tony against Tracy Smothers first. We have beat, or should I say Tony has beat Smothers so many times in the middle of the ring. It's not even funny. I don't even know why we should have to give him another match, except that we want to humiliate him. Because Boy Tony and myself are hot. The Downtown Connection is hotter. They will be making keychains like this, would they, Lance Russell? I'm talking hot, baby.
This time the purse is going to be on the pole, not where you guys can use it to club somebody.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's not talk about it no more. I said we're going to win. Don't give me that club stuff. The only person doing any clubbing is Tracy Smothers when he tries to cheat. Let's talk about these guys. The future AWA Southern Tag Team Champions. You know what I'm talking about? Billy Travis and Jeff Jarrett ain't nothing. Billy Travis and Jeff Jarrett ain't fit to shine my shoes. They ain't fit to carry my luggage through the airport. And they ain't fit to be in the same ring with Goliath and Big Bubba in the Downtown Connection. And it's the way it has to be.
They just happen to be the champions of belts. These guys are champions.
Better lines on chairs. Jimmy, those guys are going to beat us. Give me a break.
Okay, hey, one other question. We got a women's lib battle royal. First time ever in Evansville. There will be 4 women involved in the match. Now, you ought to be an expert. It seems to me I've heard you've been in the ring with women before.
Emily Arthur ain't a woman. She's a piece of garbage. And as far as Kenny Devine and Debbie comes, they're garbage too. But the Daughters of Darkness, they're the greatest.
Wednesday night, we're going to find it all out. I wouldn't miss it.
Rock and Roll RPM's Mike Davis and Tommy Lane from Atlanta, Georgia in action here. They weigh in at 454 pounds, and they're going against a couple of guys, Robert and Randy Bryant, who wrestle out of Bartlett, Tennessee. They weigh in at about 474. Good size, especially on Robert. That's Randy, who's starting for his team. Mike Davis for the Rock and Roll RPMs, and action underway with tag team match right now. Back near the ropes. They're on the ropes, and the referee's there wants a break. Randy reverses him into the ropes. Mike Davis finds himself flying through the air and hitting the mat. Back up on his feet in the corner now. Davis complaining that Randy Bryant was using the tights. Mike Davis calling for a knee, and he gets it. Tommy Lane holding it there in the corner. Oh, Tommy Lane in now after the tag. Randy Bryant. Randy wearing a bandage or a brace of some sort on his right wrist, and that's what they're working on. The Rock and Roll RPM's really going after the right hand. Look for a weakness and exploit it. That's the theory of the Rock and Roll RPMs, and that's what they're doing right now. Randy Bryant. Oh, look at it. Tommy Lane held that arm down on the mat and then stomped on it with his right foot. Randy Bryant hanging onto that wrist. He needs to get back to the corner and get a tag on his brother. An old injury from an old match against the Sheepherders here, and the Rock and Roll RPMs have really gone after the right wrist of Randy Bryant. That's been about their only interest in hurting that right arm some more. There's Lane, up and down on it again. Referee just told Randy Bryant, hey, you know, you can give it up. Submission is one way to get out of this, but Randy did not take that option. He's hanging in there. Tommy Lane back in. 2 minutes, 20 seconds gone in this one. It's one fall, 10-minute time limit. Down to the mat goes Randy Bryant. Tommy Lane makes the tag. Mike Davis just stepped through the ropes. Ooh, there they go again. Taking that right wrist and slamming it off the top turnbuckle. Bouncing it off the ring post there. There Randy's over in the corner. He gets the tag, and here comes Robert Bryant. Robert, the bigger of the two brothers. He goes after Tommy Lane. Tommy thrown into the corner, but Robert came after him too quickly, and he was just flat knocked down to the mat by Tommy Lane. Lane has him up in the air, drops him across the knee of Mike Davis. There's a cover, counts at 1 and 2. It's over. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Rock and Roll RPMs get the victory over the Bryant brothers, Randy and Robert.
Mike Davis, Tommy Lane, the victors in the bout over the Bryant brothers in there. They gave a good scrap to it, but it just was not in the cards with the more experienced RPMs. We're going to take time out. We'll be back with more action in just a moment. coming up here in just a moment. Hey, I do, in fact, want to give you the entire card for Evansville. Boy, it is an outstanding card with all kind of different action. I love it when we have these different bouts on there. Opening match of the 7 bouts that will be included Wednesday night at the Coliseum. The Hunter will be with Bambi at ringside, going against Pat Tanaka. Paul Diamond will be facing the rugged Jonathan Boyd. Then you got that purse on the pole match. I know there's something in that purse. This time Tracy Smothers will have a chance to get it, as well as Boy Tony. Then a return Ladies World Tag Team title match with the Daughters of Darkness going against Debbie Combs and Candy Devine. International heavyweight title defense by Soul Train against Tarzan Goto. Southern Tag Team title, and this could be a tough one for Jeff and Billy, as they'll be going against Big Bubba and Goliath. Huge team. And for the first time ever, a women's lib battle royal. The girls will be included with the men in that battle royal. You got to be out there Wednesday. Okay, Championship Wrestling. Lance Russell and Dave Brown at ringside. We're about ready to go with our next tag action bout with Tarzan Goto and Tojo Yamamoto hopping in the ring. Well, we got all kind of flags around today, David.
Yeah.
The New Zealand flag. Now we got the Japanese standard.
Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis in the ring right there. Set to go with this match against Tarzan Goto and Tojo Yamamoto. Goto and Tojo, of course, both from Japan. They're carrying that Japanese flag over in their corner. Billy Travis out of Lexington, Kentucky. Jeff Jarrett out of Nashville, Tennessee. Referee Jerry Calhoun says, ring the bell. And here we go.
What a good young team this Travis and Jarrett turned out to be. Two good, aggressive young fellas. They make some mistakes, sure. You consider Jeff has not even been in the ring a year yet. Billy Travis, a little more than that. And man, they have done well by themselves. And the wrestling fans love them. They're a good, aggressive group. Tarzan Goto, you notice, look at that move by Jeff Jarrett. How about it? Tarzan Goto, Dave, does not have the same kind of an assurance without Sato that he did with him, you know? That's not to say he can't go, and he is tough, but he just doesn't have the same kind of an assurance.
No, they're not he's not the same wrestler as he is with Akio Sato back in his corner.
Goto with an armbar put on by Billy Travis. Travis dropping hard right at the shoulder. Yamamoto has moved down to the middle of the ring, and the referee sends him back to the corner. There's that hard head of Goto's slamming in with a headbutt on Billy Travis. Yamamoto grabs Travis from outside the ropes, chops him a couple of times. That spinning back kick, and Goto puts him down. Travis in the middle of the ring.
He kicked Billy right in the mouth with that kick here.
One fall, 10-minute time limit on this non-title bout. Crowd getting into it, hollering, "Go, Billy, go." He's going, but down is the direction at the moment he's going in. Oh, yeah. Travis trying to fight his way back. Goto pulls him out of the corner, chops him, and Travis misses. A big, wild, swinging right hand. Goto slips around behind with a chop.
Goto with a cover. No count. The referee just about to begin the count when Billy Travis broke out of it.
Jeff Jarrett in the corner reaching out, trying to get a hand out to Billy Travis. Billy started back in towards Goto. His move should have been right straight at the corner. Sunset flip. Count of one, but Yamamoto breaks that one up. Jeff comes in. We got them all four in the ring right now. Goto, Yamamoto, Jarrett Travis. Oh, no. Here come the rock and roll RPM. And they're heading right straight at Jarrett. Look at here. Soul Train goes. Flips in behind. Pushes Goto off the ring post.
And out of the ring go Tojo Yamamoto, Tarzan Goto, and the rock and roll RPM. Hands raised, Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis. They get the victory. They get the victory by disqualification. The disqualification occurred immediately as the rock and roll RPMs hit the ring. Soul Train Jones in with a nice assist to help out Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis.
Coast to coast, easy to get anywhere. Transcontinental overload, just fly behind the wheel. How does people that's too far, and somewhere on the way you might find out who you are. Across the nation. Got to have a celebration. Rock my soul.
How you doing, partner? Glad to have you here. I am sure glad Soul Train was standing by waiting to come out for this interview right here. And you were a man on the spot, and were they glad to see you?
I'm glad to come here, Lance, because I see what Japan did a long time ago, and it's never going to happen again. I see them on the top rope trying to cause some damage, and I was there to drop the bombs away.
Yeah, you got the bombs right there. You can see the guns. You got them. Hey, it has been going well. It was a big moment to get the international heavyweight title. That son of a gun, you've been able to keep that thing too.
And with all the people here, especially in Memphis, they helped me keep the belt. The more people come, the stronger the Soul Train gets. But in Memphis on Tuesday night, I got a rough one against the Japan Army. I'm going to put it on them. I'm talking about Tarzan Goto. He's going to be in trouble because I'm here defending the red, white, and blue, baby. That's what it's all about. United States right here.
Listen, I had, and we ran it one time, but I ran it so quick, we've had a lot of people who did not get the address for the Soul Train Jones fan club. And so if we have that, yeah, we do right now. There it is. So you've got a chance now to take it down. Soul Train Jones Fan Club, P.O. Box 12905, 12905, Memphis, Tennessee, 38182, 0905, the final part of the zip code in there. Now, that'll get you a chance to get the information on the Soul Train Jones Fan Club, and I think you'll be getting a picture of Soul Train when you write in like that. It should be a dandy.
Hey, well, I'm here. And I'm glad all the people are supporting me because I love you all. And I'll do anything for you. All the letters they write to me, my answer. But getting back to Tuesday, Goto's in trouble, and I don't care who he has in his corner. You got Tojo there. He gets some of this too because I'm going to drop these 20-inch bombs right on him because I'm coming. I'm coming right there, baby.
Okay, good luck to you, Soul Train. I hope you keep that title for a long, long time. Appreciate you coming out here. Soul Train Jones. Right now, let's take a little video action of Soul Train.
Coast to coast, easy to get anywhere. Transcontinental overload, just fly behind the wheel. How does people in that long
Soul Train Jones, and he's been a good one as the international heavyweight title holder. He's a very exciting wrestler. Certainly got all the physical guns to go with. And coming out right now, Tojo Yamamoto and his warrior Tarzan Goto, who will be scheduled in an international heavyweight title match with Soul Train Jones. Tojo?
Well, I hear what Soul Train said. He's going to get my Imperial Tarzan Goto. He's going to beat him up and everything. I tell you what, the only thing Tarzan Goto cannot do, two things on Soul Train. He's a black eye and a puff lip. You understand? But I tell you what, he said about the USA and everything. After when Goto beat him, Goto going to make him red, white, and black and blue. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, black dog, Nero! お前がバリズさんのルーツが欲しいから、どこ持ってなくね、クラブドッグやろう。お前ちょっと俺だけ10年、10年。お前の目は10じゃなくなろう。いや、クラブドッグやろう。お前のそっ期待ってお前、最多からくれ、覚えてくれろ。ああ。もうお前、逃げたら食べれない人だろう。覚えてくれろ。
You had that Soul Train. You see what my opinion, Mr. Soul. Go to you.
Sure, he understood every word of it. We'll take time out, and then we're going to be back in just a moment. Moment we mentioned a little bit earlier, and that is a chance to have the first meeting with the Daughters of Darkness. And I told you these were weird-looking ladies. Now, I haven't changed my opinion. Loch and Loch. Hey. Settle down here. This is our first opportunity to see the World Ladies Tag Champion. And I got to admit, you're a little bit...
Shut up! We are the Daughters of Darkness. We are the World Tag Team Champions. Candy Divine, the decision has been made. You will drag our team before we're through. And you'll like it. You'll really like it. Debbie Combs, you pack up your full season, your 1930 Bennie Davis bathing suit. Get the hell out of town while you can.
Okay. All right.
To the fly.
From the other side of darkness is where the Daughters of Darkness wrestle out of. And I, for some reason or another, believe it in there. But they do. Hey, please don't ruffle the garments. I think we've had a meeting. Would you girls mind?
You shut up!
Hey. Dave, how about ringing the bell? We got a match coming up.
What's wrong with that?
You all just come back and see us again sometime. Daughters of Darkness, Loch and Loch. Hey, please now, just take it out. We had the interview. Now you guys get on out of here and let this match.
We do what we want. We are the Daughters of Darkness.
I know who you are. I wish you'd take it somewhere else. We've got a match coming up in the ring, and hopping into the ring, Keith Erickson and Keith Robertson going against the Memphis Vice. Okay, Dave, you take it.
Okay, wow. Keith Robertson in here right now with Keith Eric. The Keiths both out of Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, the Daughters of Darkness up by ringside. Memphis Vice, Big Lou Whitson, Jerry Bryant. The Daughters of Darkness just all around the ring. You see one over on the right. There she is, right there. Look out, Jerry, behind you.
Wait, Eddie. Can we get Eddie out here and get rid of these girls? We got a match coming up in here. And these Daughters of Darkness refuse to leave the area. Hey. Come on. Let's get it out, okay?
All right, the match is underway.
Jerry Calhoun trying to get him out of here. He's not having much success either.
Boy, what a distraction. One on either side of the ring.
Look at that.
One of them just tackled the referee over there.
Hey, now, come on. We got to get them out of here.
Lou Winston keeping his eye on one of them.
Take it, hey, please.
Here's Eddie Marlin out.
Hey, come on, girls. Take it out of here, please.
Lou Winston's inviting him up in the ring. He said, you're not going to get out of here. Come on up here. Randy Hale's got one of them headed in the direction of the door anyway. Eddie's got the other one. Yeah, Robertson and Eric, they're happy to have him here because they're an additional distraction for the Memphis Vice.
Randy's got his hands full over there. Hey, come on.
Well, he jumped on poor Randy over there. Lou Winston has one of them in tow, Jerry Bryant the other. Lou is escorting one of them out. Jerry Bryant escorting the other out. Shut that door quick, and let's hope they don't find a way back in here. Yeah. All right. Now maybe we can get on with a match, which has technically been going on for 2 minutes now. Officially, the time has been running for 2 minutes and some 9 seconds. But Lou Winston and Keith Robertson finally facing each other in the middle of the ring now. Lou Winston. Well, he caught Robertson. Robertson was setting himself, expecting Big Lou to come flying off the ropes. Didn't happen. Lou grabbed him, put him down, makes the tag. Jerry Bryant is in. He drops Big Keith down to the mat. Jerry making a tag. Good early teamwork here from the Memphis Vice. They've been together quite a while now as a tag team. Robertson, side headlock on Big Lou Winston. Winston! Boy, what a move. He snapped him down. Keith Eric gets an assist there, perhaps preventing the 3 count on Keith Robertson.
Well, that was a move and a half by Big Lou as he snapped him in that side suplex, took him right over and got him back down. From a very difficult position, Bryant takes over. And Robertson back to the corner. He's not tagging out, though.
No, there
he goes.
Keith Eric will be coming in. Keith, the smaller of the two. Jerry Bryant grabs him in a headlock and popped him with the right hand. Did he have the fist double? Well, it kind of looked like it from here. Bryant, nice clothesline. Keith Eric down on the mat. Jerry over to the corner, makes the tag on Lou Winston. Mark of an experienced tag team. Don't stay in there too long. Get your partner in there. Let him do a little bit of the work, too. Lou Winston picking up Keith Eric. Backs him under the ropes. Whip across the way. Grabs him and snaps him down to the mat. Coming off with a power slam. Counts at 1, 2. He got it. Yeah, the shoulders were down for the 3 count. Eric trying to kick out of it there at the last second and couldn't do it. Shoulders stayed down. 4 minutes, 13 seconds, only 2 minutes of which was actually action in the middle of the ring. The win for the Memphis Vice.
We had a little problem getting the Daughters of Darkness back to the other side. Are they weird looking or are they weird looking?
And acting, too.
Ooh, yeah, to say the least. We're going to take time out. We got more action, and we're talking about that 8-man tag match. Whatever time we have left, we'll be back for it in a moment. Okay, got some more of that big action. We're going to get back into the ring in just a moment. Do, in fact, again, want to remind you, Wednesday night, spectacular night of action coming to the Evansville the Evansville Coliseum. It is going to be something else to see. 7 matches, and it will include a purse on the pole match with Smothers and boy, Tony, you're going to be seeing a return of the world's ladies title when the Daughters of Darkness will be in here defending again. And a first time ever in Evansville, a 17 person women's live battle royal. Now, the girls are going to be included right with the guys in that battle royal. And there's going to be an AWA Southern Tag Championship. Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis. Hey, guys, I got to tell you, Wednesday night, I do not envy your task. You're going against one of the biggest teams I know about in professional wrestling, Big Bubba and Goliath, Jeff. It's going to be a whole different strategy than going against the RPMs, for instance.
It's a completely different strategy, Lance. These are big men. Me and Billy, no way can we use our strength against them. But me and Billy, I think we got some smarts up in, got some quickness, and that's how we're going to beat them, Lance.
Yeah, I think you got the word when you said quickness. Speed is going to be the thing, don't you think, Billy?
You know, Lance, first of all, I think those guys are just a little overconfident. If you think you're going to come to Evansville and take these belts that we've worked so hard for, you're out of your mind, because we worked hard for them. The RPMs, they were a tough team. But let me tell you something. We got the belts, and Wednesday night, we're going to keep them right there in Evansville, Indiana.
That's right, they're passing it over a whole... Hey, don't run off here. I want to ask you about this Women's Live Battle Royal. That's where the gals are going to be in there. Now, these Daughters of Darkness are bad news, I'm telling you.
They are. Lancey, I know you've seen them. I've seen them on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about them. I guess we'll just have to wait till we see what happens, and
don't have any pity on them.
You know, Lance, I think a couple of them look like a men. I don't know about those Daughters of Darkness.
We'll wait and see.
I'd like to think that they look just like men, man. They're tough. Something else. We'll see you Wednesday in Evansville. Well, a little tongue-in-cheek, I'll say we haven't seen all the weird people yet today. We've still got Boy Tony coming out here.
Hey. First of all, just because they're putting his spurs up on a pole, that don't mean he can't beat Tracy's mother's brains out. I'm mad. I'm disgusted. There's a double standard here, and they're trying to put him down. I'm disgusted. I'm so fired up. This is turning into a woman's territory. I'm sick of hearing you talk. I'm tired of it.
I'll tell you what you've got. I've seen you use that thing, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if you didn't have bricks in there.
Let me tell you something, Lance Russell. I don't need this purse. I have never hit anyone with this purse. Tracy's mother's thing, just because they're going to put it up on a pole, I can't beat him, but I'm going to beat him out there in the middle of the ring. Bruno.
1, 2, 3, baby.
You have to climb up and be able to climb up and get it in order to get it down. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to get real physical now, Tracy's mother. It's time to get physical, bro.
Well, why don't we get physical in the ring with an 8-man tag finale, Dave?
Boy, what a match this one should be here. On one side of the ring, you have got, let's see, it's 1,212 pounds. 1,212 pounds. On the side of the ring with Goliath, Big Bubba, Downtown Bruno, and Boy Tony. On the other side of the ring, about 880 pounds, Paul Diamond out of Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. Tracy Smothers from Springfield, Tennessee. Minneapolis' John Paul. And from Memphis, Tennessee, Ed Maddox. Downtown Bruno, by the way, an official participant in this match. He is here not in a managing role, but in a wrestling role. We'll see if he shows up in the ring. I know a lot of fans would like to see him in there against any of the guys across the way.
It's an oddity to see Bruno, as lean as he is, standing up there with these guys, all of them who are tipping the scales. Well, there's not a man up there who, well, maybe Ed Maddox, yeah. Ed may be under 230, but I was going to say just about everybody else up there is 230 or better, and 2 400-pounders. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, Bruno. Glad you brought that to our attention.
Paul Diamond moved out of the way. Goliath found nothing but turnbuckles when he got to the corner.
Reversal by Goliath, but Paul is out of there and gone. He hopped up on the second rope waiting for Goliath. What a beauty. Could be it. 1, 2. No. Bubba dropped on him. Now he knows what it feels like.
Yes, sir. You know, good drop kick. Double drop kick by Tracy Smothers and Paul Diamond. I think Paul had Goliath pinned, had not Big Bubba shown up there to break it up. But Bubba ends up doing damage to Goliath. And Goliath's got to be wondering, wait a minute, these guys are supposed to be my friends over here. They say, hey, you're doing fine, Goliath, get back in there.
Just 2 men in the ring of what? That's cheap. That's
We'll keep an eye on that for you, Bubba, Bruno.
Here comes Boy Tony. Boy Tony. Good dancing around the ring.
Crowd would like a tag to go to the Weasel.
John Paul out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Boy Tony takes him over to the corner, and the tag on Big Bubba out of Atlanta, Georgia. Bubba, 407 pounds. John Paul has just made a tag on Ed Maddox. Ed. Ooh, man. Oh, he took a big chop across the chest from Big Bubba. Look out, here's Tracy Smothers and Paul Diamond and John Paul. We got 7 of them in there, but downtown Bruno running around the ring. John Paul chasing him. And he didn't catch him. Not yet. He's still chasing him in the ring. Meanwhile, Big Bubba with a cover on Ed Maddox. Counts 2 and 3.
He got him.
3 minutes, 7 seconds, the action. And the first fall here goes to the team of Goliath, Big Bubba, downtown Bruno, and Boy Tony. The time on it, 3:07.
Well, they're over here helping Ed Maddox, and anytime you run into Big Bubba, you are in serious trouble, and he was. The first fall counted 1, 2, 3. Tracy, good activity in there, but I know you got your mind really on Boy Tony.
That's exactly right. We got this purse on the pole, and I got one message for you, Boy Tony. It's me and you one-on-one, man-to-man. The best man wins, and I know I can win that because you're not a man, Boy Tony. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to climb that pole. When I get in that purse, brother, you cost me a lot of matches and put a lot of knots on my head. And when I get that purse, when I climb that pole, I'm going to act like it's a ball bat, and I'm hitting a home run right on you. And that little weasel, you're gone, brother. I'm going to knock you to Mud Island.
Okay, good luck to you, Tracy. We got to take time out. We'll be back after we've checked the clock. Boy, it was so wild today with everything else. We met the Daughters of Darkness.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and right up at the first of the show, Stan and Steve had their little set to with the Sheepherders. I wanted to clarify, and I was getting ready to when I got interrupted, I want to clarify the situation with Jerry Lawler. Jerry got hurt in that bout of teaming up of Idol and Rich. Let's take a look when Randy Hales went to talk to the doctor who did the surgery on Lawler and see what he has to say.
Along with all the fans, I have been very concerned about the condition of Jerry Lawler, and so what we wanted to do, we wanted to come talk to his doctor to see exactly what kind of injury that he had. We're here at the office of Dr. Richard Kisber, and Doctor, I'd just like you to tell all our viewers exactly what kind of injury that Jerry did have.
Well, Jerry sustained a pretty severe groin injury, which required extensive surgery. And the surgery was performed recently and went well, and he's doing fine at the present time.
That's what I've heard. Now, what kind of situation is it? Is it a career-ending type of thing?
Well, at the present time, if Jerry takes some time off and rests, the injury should heal and not be a career-ending injury.
But if he happens to come back to the ring too soon, it may be a situation where he further damages himself, right?
Yeah, he could get further damage if he goes back too soon, and he really needs to take some time off from the ring so he can go back to wrestling in several months.
Very severe injury and a vicious incident that took place in Memphis. I want to thank you for being with us and would like to come back next week to get further progress. I'm sure you'll have him in and checking him often to see what his condition is.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Jerry is, well, on the mend, I guess is the way we can say. It's immediately, very shortly after the surgery, and we'll keep you posted on that. We do, in fact, hope maybe that he's going to be back with us before too many moons have gone down the loan. And we're looking forward to seeing you back with us next week, and we'll be having more of that wild action of championship wrestling. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.